Gonna get my watch going and we're gonna get nice warmed up. So, all right. Oh, a little sore today. So need a little extra time getting warmed up. In about 30 seconds, we'll get going with our first round of cardio. Gonna be skaters and squat jumps today. All right, skaters are our first. Go ahead and start those now. Then hop inside the side, arms go up, legs swaying back and forth. Awesome job. We'll go ahead and march. We're gonna do a little bit of squat jumps next. So real slight squats, don't have to go all the way to the ground. All right, so we're gonna squat, jump up, slight jump, nothing crazy. Like feet are barely leaving the ground. Most of your weight should be in your heels, your quads as well. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and march. Okay, starting with lower body. First one we're going to do is good morning. So that's when we're hinging at the hip, getting a nice hamstring workout with this one. All right. So what we're going to do here is just hinge forward until you feel that stretch in those hamstrings. You're going to come up. So a nice flat back. Kind of leaning over. You're not like sitting in a chair or anything. You're just kind of leaning over. We're going to do 15 more seconds of this one. Awesome job. All right, let's go ahead and march. All right, next one we're going to do sumo squat. So wide stance squat. Toes are pointed out. And then knees are going to follow the direction of our toes. We're doing 45 seconds of this one as well. Pretty quick one. Let's go ahead, wide stance, squat. Knees are following directions of your toes, slightly pointed out. Really attacking the inner thigh with this one. Ten more seconds. Awesome. All right, let's march back to cardio. We're doing skaters first. Start that in about 20 seconds. All right, here we go, skaters. So, like I said, hopping back and forth. Legs are kind of like a pendulum, swinging towards the middle, like you're ice skating. Good job, let's march. Squat jumps are next. So real slight squat, and then we're gonna do continuous movement to a small hop. Again, toes are barely leaving the ground. Great job. Okay, let's go ahead and march it out, and we're gonna continue on with lower body. Next one we're gonna do is another hamstring one, 30 seconds each leg. Just doing those nice hamstring curls. All right, you can hold on to something if you'd like. Chair, desk. And all we're gonna do is using our hamstring, curl up. I think we did this one last time, so it should be familiar. Really good one for the hamstring. Mine is so sore. Good to work it up though. Amazing. Let's take a 30-second marching break and we'll do the other leg. All right. Let's go ahead and knock out the other leg. First one always hurts the worst. Should definitely be feeling this in the opposite hip, but that's not moving. Just a few more seconds left. Amazing. All right, let's march. Okay. Last lower body exercise for the day. Kind of. We're gonna do a little bit of lower body with our core, but it will be sitting in our chair. This one's gonna be a quad isolation strengthening exercise. Definitely done this one before. It doesn't have to be a swivel chair or anything, just any chair you can sit down in. This one, show you. Go ahead and sit down, and we're gonna do one leg at a time. All right, and for this, we're just gonna contract our quad, hold it for a few seconds, and come back down. All right, so go ahead and join me. Contract, really good mind muscle connection with this one. Just really make sure you're using your quad to help extend your leg. Got 15 more seconds. Amazing. Let's march it out for a quick break. We'll do the other one to finish up lower body. Keep on marching. So, all right. All right, have another seat. Knock out the other leg. Keep kicking the stand. Few more. All right, really good job. Okay, you can go ahead and get that chair out of your way for now. Just this. We will come back to the chair, but not for our next two ones. Okay, so let's go ahead and march, take a quick break, and we are back to cardio. You can pick up the pace a little bit with your cardio, maybe go a little bit deeper into your squat. Up to you. All right, remember skaters. First, we're picking up the pace a little bit, okay? Here we go. Amazing. Let's march. Squat jumps up next. Right. Squat, slight jump. Amazing. Okay. I'm gonna do some core for, we're gonna do two different core exercises. Both are gonna be 30 seconds each side, and it's all gonna be at our desk, all right? So high plank at your other desk. Well, I guess the first one's not too hard, but. So first one, we're gonna be on for a minute, and we're just holding a plank. So I challenge you to take some steps back so you're really engaging that core. Just nice strong back, strong shoulders, squeezing the core, and we will hold. Your core is nice and tight, still squeezing the whole way through. We've got 30 more seconds. Really make sure you have a nice flat back. Make some adjustments if you need to. If it's too hard, take one half step forward. If it's not hard enough, take a half step back. 10 more seconds. All right, amazing. March. All right, now is our two-parter. Pretty sure you have plenty of room for this one. Gonna be doing some rainbows with our legs. So just 30 seconds each side. Go ahead and get to that angle. What we're gonna do here, so that high plank angle, we're gonna take one leg and do rainbows, just like that. So you're kind of making an arc with your leg. A little bit of a glute workout with this one, but go ahead and join. We've got 30 seconds. So make sure your core is nice and tight. We'll step forward. Really make sure you're kicking up with that glute. Got 5 more seconds. All right, great job. Quick break, margin break. We'll do the other side to finish up this block of the core. I got one more core to do, but we're gonna sneak in a little round of cardio. Don't forget, so got the other side for our desk rainbows. Let's go ahead and head to our desk. And here we go. Awesome job. All right. Just a little bit more. Let's go ahead and march. Again, we're doing cardio. Starting with skaters, squat jumps. Then we're going to finish up with one more thing for core, and then we're going to do some arm pulses again for our upper body, okay? Go ahead and jump into our skaters. Awesome. All right, march. Squat jumps next. All right, just heads up. Next week, I think I'm moving offices. I'll still be in the same building, but if it looks a little different here, that's why. Hopefully I'll have more room. That would be really nice. But don't be surprised if it looks completely different in here, okay? All right. Squat jumps. Okay, so squat, come up. Great. All right. Oh, getting a little sweaty. Okay, so again, we're doing another thing of core. This one's going to be a 3-parter, all right? And we will have a seat in our chair. A little like lower core stuff. Kind of hard to get when you're standing up, but sitting down is going to be a good one. All right, so go ahead and get your chair ready. Again, doesn't have to be swivel. But let's go ahead, have a seat. We're doing one leg at a time for this one. So basically, we're gonna do like a one-legged crunch. All right. So just like that, you can go ahead and join me. Really make sure you're crunching down a little front core workout. A little long with this one, that's okay. All right, amazing. So instead of marching for a break, we're just gonna get right into the other leg, 30 seconds, and then we'll take our break. And then we're gonna do double legs. Awesome, one more. Perfect. So let's go ahead and march. 30 seconds, give our core a little break. And then we'll do 30 seconds of double leg crunch. All right, let's go ahead and have a seat. So this one, definitely use your arm rests to help you. So I'm gonna grab on back here, crunch, both legs. If you have an armrest, you can just grab right here as well, okay? Up to you. Halfway there. Awesome job. All right, right into upper body. We're gonna march first, take a quick break, don't worry. Just doing one round today, really attack the core and lower body today. That's good with me. All right, but we're gonna do those 4 directions of pulses. No breaks in between, we're doing 2 minutes on, all right? I think this is the same one we did last time too. So should be familiar. Hope they're not too sore. But let's go ahead and pulse forward. I think we did the iced teas twice on Monday. So a little different. Awesome. All right, now we're coming out to the side, palms down. Don't hyperextend those shoulders. I guess that would be hyperextending, but don't go above that T position. All right, now we're doing T, palms facing up towards the ceiling. This time you can go past that T position. All right, last one of the day. Pulsing backwards, squeezing shoulder blades together. Just like that eye we did on Monday. Heart should be nice and up. Amazing. Alrighty, so we're gonna march it out. We're gonna start to slow things down. Skipping the last round of cardio. Really want to make sure we get some good stretches in. Let's start to slow it down with some slow marching. Take deep breaths. Okay. All right, so we are going to start with a quick side ab stretch. So you can go ahead and lean over your chair, or I'm going to do this one today. Lean to the side, resting your arm on your thigh. We'll hold for 30. Make sure you're still breathing as we're doing these. More seconds before we switch sides. All right, let's go ahead and switch on over. Okay, you can come back towards the middle. All right, now we're gonna focus on legs. Go ahead and hold on to something. Really carefully grab your ankle, foot, whatever you can. Try not to fall over. We're gonna do a quad stretch for 30 seconds, all right? Right here, hang nice and loose. No pain with this one. Let that one go. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Just correct my foot and do that. Excuse me. All right, slowly let that one go. The rest of the stretches we'll do in our chair. So still focusing on the lower body. Do a nice hamstring stretch, all right? So one leg straight, other leg bent flat, toes of this leg pointed up to the ceiling. And what we're gonna do, you're gonna be real careful with this one. We're gonna lean forward. Keep this one nice and carefully. You can reach for your toe if you'd like. I think I'm just gonna lean forward today. If you are not reaching for your toe, just make sure your hand isn't on like your knee joint or anything. Just put some extra pressure on there. Don't need. You can grab your thigh, your calf, or not calf. You know what I mean. My brain's not working. Okay. We'll go and switch for the other side. Shin, I guess that's that. All right, go ahead and bring that one up. For the last few seconds, we're just going to go ahead and do some nice wrist rotations. You can also pull, push down, pull, push down. Really open up those wrists. All right. And that will be it for today. Hope you guys have a great weekend.